Got another shocking case. This one's out of Chicago, where a video streamed on Facebook Live shows a young man held captive and tortured.
What's wrong with people, man?
Police now questioning 4 people in custody. ABC's Alex Perez has the latest. We should warn all of you watching, this video is tough to see.
This morning, 4 suspects in custody for their alleged involvement in this disturbing video streamed via Facebook Live for the world to see. The video showing what appears to be a violent assault, a group of 18-year-old African-American teenagers holding hostage a white man who authorities say suffers from mental health challenges.
What is wrong with people? Seriously. What is wrong with people?
Kicking and hitting the victim, who appears to be restrained, with duct tape covering his mouth. At one point, his attackers even making a reference to the president-elect. According to police, the victim, who was reported missing from a Chicago suburb, was held between 24 to 48 hours before being unbound and let go.
1 to 2 days. Held the guy for 1 to 2 days.
That's when police spotted him, disoriented, wandering the west side of Chicago.
They saw clearly that this individual was in distress and he was in crisis.
Police have yet to release the names of the suspects or file charges, but described the offenders as 2 men and 2 women, one of whom attended school with the victim.
And what did that person think was going to happen the next day at school? Like, are the kids still on break? I don't even know. Are they still on break? But, like, just think that nobody was going to notice? The slow guy's gone? Like, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen when you let him go? That you were just going to plop down next to him in science and be like, hey, what's up? Like, what the fuck were they thinking? What is wrong with people?
It's sickening. It's sickening. You know, it makes you wonder what would make individuals treat somebody like that.
Yeah, what would make individuals treat somebody like that? Oh yeah, that's what would make people treat people like that.
You know, so I've been a cop for 28 years, and I've seen things that you shouldn't see in a lifetime, but it still amazes me how you still see things that you just shouldn't.
Yeah, not if you want to live in a society with other human beings. No, this is... It's just...
Police now questioning the suspects and investigating whether the incident is a possible hate crime.
If the facts guide us to that in that direction, then we'll certainly charge them appropriately.
I know that everybody's doing a video on this now. This is the hot topic. This is the thing. If I want to play ball, I need to do this type of thing too. But what do you say? Like, how do you react to that? I almost feel like I need to change this one from a comedy to like a blog or vlog or whatever, because I pretty much just showed the fuck. I mean, what do you say to that? Where do you jump in? What do you say to that? Nothing. There's nothing you can say to that. That's so sad. What is wrong with people? Is that where we've come? Are people seriously going to come out and defend this? Are we going to have to hear, oh, they grew up without fathers, so let's just... They tortured a retarded guy for 2 days, but they didn't were raised by daddies, so they don't know better. I swear to God, if people start saying that shit, and I heard somebody made a reaction video like laughing at it and shit, and I you know, I'm only gonna do one video on this topic unless it gets ridiculous. More so than it is. Again, how do you do that? But like, what is wrong with people? How have we gotten to this point where this sort of shit is still happening in the Western world, in a civilization where people live with other people? How does this happen? One of them went to school with him. What on earth were they thinking? It seems to me like sending a message. I'm probably going to get shit for that, but it seems to me like sending a message. Because you know you're not going to... You can't... Even a fucking idiot 18-year-old can't possibly think that they're going to kidnap the slow guy at school and fuck with him for 2 days straight, and in any way have the faintest inkling that your life is going to just continue on as if nothing ever happened after that. Nobody's that stupid. You can't be that stupid. That's pretty fucking stupid. That's amazingly stupid. Or they were sending a message. And you know what? That just incites more hate. My even bringing that up just incites more hate. Because what does that mean? What do you do then? Fuck black people. It is such a vicious swirling down the toilet, and it feeds into itself every time one of these things happen. And where's the rallies? Where's the fucking million-man march going through the streets? Why aren't we holding up traffic? A fucking retarded guy was kidnapped for 2 days and fucking beat and made to drink out of a toilet. Where's the outrage? Why am I not seeing news coverage of the streets of Chicago are shut down because this group decided... When are we going to start hashtag learning disabled lives matter? We're not. Because nobody cares. And nobody cares because it was 4 black kids, 4 black teenagers, grew up in Chicago, and they're going to do the "it's not our fault" song and dance. It's where we were raised. It's how we were brought up. It's white guilt, or it's white oppression. Internalized misogyny. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Most likely I will probably be doing another video on this whenever, you know, they say what, you know, what's going on, what the defense is. But it's pretty open and shut, man. I don't give a fuck the reasons why it happened. Something like this, who cares why it happened? It doesn't happen often enough to where it's a problem that we need to examine the problem. We just need to eliminate the problem. Take that for whatever you want to take that as. But if we want to live in a polite society with other human beings, you just can't do that. And that can't be accepted. And it can't be forgiven. And it won't be forgotten. Not by me, at least. Fuck white people. How does anybody come out after this and sing the praises of black people if anybody defends these kids at all? If anybody defends these kids, you lose every argument from here on out. I'm sorry. If anybody defends the actions of these fucking assholes, you no longer will ever have a valid point to me. And I don't care how that sounds. I just don't. There's no excuse for this. These are just evil people that did an evil thing. And that's all there is. God. And you know what the craziest thing is? Somebody has to defend them in court. Oh. Some poor lawyer has to come up with a defense that isn't going to make him the laughing stock of the world. And he has to, and this is, for that poor guy's sake, man, I hope this shit doesn't get too televised, because, oh my God, how do you stand there in front of the world and defend these actions? Like, how do you do that? It's gonna have to be, do you have dads? It's gonna have to be that. It can't be there is no other defense. And that defense is terrible. Oh, I feel so bad for that guy. Holy shit. That dude is... Every lawyer in that city is like, oh, please don't... They're all looking at their cell phones like, don't ring. Don't ring. Don't tell me you want me to do this. I don't know. Honestly, if I was a lawyer, and I don't know what this would mean. I don't know if I'd get disbarred or whatever. But I would be like, I have to recuse myself from I can't possibly mount a defense for this. What do you say? And you probably get disbarred for that. I mean, I don't know. I imagine there's ethics type things involved where you'd probably get away with that, but holy shit. I'd be like, nope, I ain't touching that shit with nothing. No! Oh, fuck no. No. I ain't doing that. Oh, that would be crazy. Oof. Shit. I would be like, I'll do it, but I have to have a media blackout. Like, you can never show me trying to defend these kids, ever. This has got to be completely private, and no audience. It's fucking the judge, and the defense, and the prosecution, and the fucking, the victims, and the perpetrator. That's it. No, fucking no. Nobody else can see this travesty. Like, I think this is to me one of those cases where if the jury deliberates for longer than 2 seconds, okay, jury, go ahead and deliberate. Yeah, we don't need to. We know. Why even bother to get up and walk out of the room? It's on film. There is no excuse for I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I've hit the point where I'm rambling. I'm beginning to tell that when I hit the point where I'm rambling, it's where I need to wrap it up. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm not gonna bother with music. I'm not gonna bother with shameless fucking plugs for myself. This is just disgusting. Like, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing really to say at all.